Yeah, everyone, this is Thermite, and this is the weekly update. As always, very first link below is Weekly Shonen Jump. Please check it out. This was such a good week. Like, first of all, right off the top, One Punch Man, the chapter that was as long as an entire volume. I spent a full hour on it. It was really good. My gosh. But, I mean, that came out a while ago. So, talking just about the chapters that came out this week in Japan, they were all still amazing. Act Dodge was, maybe the end of this arc, maybe not. It was very interesting in a way I didn't expect. Black Clover chapter 200, instantly iconic, like well worth of being chapter 200. Doctor Stone chapter 100, also incredible. We Never Learn, amazing. We had some really good cover pages for it as well, or some color pages, not cover pages. Promised Neverland, also extremely exciting. What's happening next week might be even more exciting, but this was like the perfect Promised Neverland chapter for me personally. Everything in this issue was so good. Like, I can't overstate it. Yui Kamio, even. Yui Kamio made me realize what I wanted from Yui Kamio. Uh, just, this is why I love reading Weekly Shonen Jump. Everything in it this week was so good. Like, if I gave everything number scores, I don't think anything would be below a 7 out of 10. And we would have at least 2 or 3 10 out of 10s this week. That is insane. In general channel news, I mean, everything's basically the same as last week in the sense that I want to do all those things. Whether I can comes down to just scheduling and if I will have the free time, which it doesn't seem like I'm getting. In addition to all that stuff, I've heard that Sobote has a bunch of chapters out. I want to catch up with that. Like, I really don't want Sobote to be left hanging too long. And I really, really want to do a video that is not a reaction, but is more of just a... I'll show you a sneak peek. Basically, I want to try and separate, like, everything in Weekly Shonen Jump based on the main character. I want to see, like, which series have Naruto main characters and which ones have Luffy main characters. Where a Naruto is someone where the appeal of that character is their growth, and the appeal of a Luffy is, like, that initial character. So, like, just when I say that out loud, I think you can immediately get the general idea. Like, is the point of this character that they develop, that they become something really interesting, or is the idea that they're already very interesting? Like a gag character, generally a Luffy. A character like Senku from Doctor Stone, generally a Luffy. Whereas, like, a very young kid like Ryunosuke from The Last Saiyuki, a Naruto. Or Kei from Act Dodge, actually. Surprisingly, I don't think a lot of people would think of her as a Naruto, but I think she's definitely a Naruto. So, that's a fun little side project I wanna do because I feel like I might be able to squeeze that in when I can't do a normal reaction. Like, where generally for reactions, I try to clear, like, an hour, whereas with something stupid like that, I feel like I could do it maybe half an hour. Well, we'll see. Anyways, everything, the docket's same as always. Gonna try and finish Instant Bullet, gonna try and do some more Multiverse, gonna read some Sobote. It's it's the same as usual. Thank you all for checking out this channel. Thank you for supporting it. I appreciate each and every one of your comments. I try to respond to anything that, I can respond to. Like, if you ask me a question, I will answer it, for sure. Thank you all so very much. Bye for now. Yeah.